Welcome to Lunch at Circle TV. I'm Per Karlsson. I'm sitting here in the lunchroom of the Swedish Circle together with Carlos Escapa from VMware, responsible for Southern Europe for VMware, who's here today to talk about virtualization. So I guess my first question is, what is virtualization?
Virtualization is a technology that allows the optimization of workloads on x86 Intel computers and allows a very sharp reduction on the resources that are needed to run programs and applications. The reduction is in the region of 60 to 90%.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of sharing of workload over multiple computers, or
Yes, it is. It allows to concentrate multiple applications and operating systems in one single physical microprocessor, and the technology that we have is a layer in between the operating system and the hardware that allows the hardware to be shared by a set of operating systems simultaneously.
Okay. Sometimes it is described so that it sounds as going back to the old computer mainframe environment. Is that the case, or?
It is, with a twist, with a big twist, I would say. As a matter of fact, the virtualization of microprocessors is nothing new. It has existed since the mid-60s. Ever since the first mainframe was put together, there was a need to share the physical resources of a mainframe. The twist that we have today is that this kind of technology is available for what are called industrial standard systems. In other words, chips that are relatively cheap, available in volume, and it is also possible to network them together.
Yeah.
So that it is the difference with the mainframe days is that you can actually aggregate a whole set of microprocessors and then make them behave as one computer.
Okay. Well, one of the things we said in the invitation to this event was, don't buy a new PC until you've been to this event. So in what way will this change the computer world?
The comment is, I think, a little bit provocative. It tries to be intellectually stimulating, but it is indeed a point that we at the moment, the intellectual property that we carry in our desktop computers is associated with the hardware on which it runs, and the virtualization technology allows you to disassociate the two.
Okay.
So you can actually move the programs, the documents, and whatever other creative work that you do in your PC, you could actually run it remotely. You can virtualize it and run it in a different computer. Okay?
So you will be less tied to a specific hardware and less tied to a specific computer or specific application location.
Correct. And in time, people will not really care where exactly their computer system is running. It will be available either
as long as it's running.
As long as it is running and is widely available, but it will be accessible from any number of devices and any number of geographical points without having to carry 1.5 or 2 kilos worth of PC along it everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Carlos, another issue, another question. Your company, VMware, recently did an IPO, probably the most successful IPO in recent years, or at least a very successful IPO. Has that changed anything for you in your business, in your relation to the customers and your clients, or has it made any difference for you in your business?
It has given us a lot of confidence, because somehow you feel like people external to the IT industry have now blessed the development of a market called virtualization that is going to engender, I'm sure, a lot of other players and competitors, and now it is going to create a new layer within the IT industry. So somehow this has given us now the confidence to go and talk to customers and tell them these are the expectations that the market has of us, and we want to fulfill them with you.
Well, thank you very much. Carlos Escapa, Director of VMware, Southern Europe. I'm Per Karlsson. You have just watched Lunch at Circle TV.